Live? Bet.
Viewer discretion is
Don't you erase this
advised.
switch down. You don't like me, know how. And that's okay, Ash. We know you got a new ass. I got one question. How did you get here? No, how did you really get here? Like, I just got one question. How the hell did y'all get here? Because I don't see no cars. All I see is a short bus outside. How the fuck did y'all get here? I believe you. Hey,
That boy got a good license. You driving a short bus, boy. You got good license.
They trust you with your kids.
Boy, yeah.
To drive the buses?
Yeah, I think you need a CDL to drive the bus.
Oh shit!
No matter what kind of bus it is.
I got a confession. First off the bat, fuck it. When I went to school at 4 Miles High.
Did you go to 4 Miles High or did you go to Edison High?
No, I went to 4 Miles High, and I'm finna let you know. This how I know I didn't go to the G wing. Because this how they try to do it. They didn't want the kids. It wasn't the Edison Center. It was now the G wing, a.k.a. the tech wing, because that's where the tech labs were for business economics. My confession is, shout out Big Nicky. Shout out Big Stanley too, man. These niggas was getting off in the middle of the projects, Franklin and Willard. And I'm like, how are these, Franklin and Paul, I'm like, Paul though. I'm like, how is they getting dropped off in the projects and I got to walk all the way back to Henderson or all the way to the front of the Stars? You know, Stars, everybody bus stop right there. Just remember, ain't no bus coming Whole Gardens. Ain't none. Nah. So I'm like, what? I'm like, how y'all, like, oh, well, we catch the bus in the G-Wing. I'm like, what the fuck is a G-Wing? I go to 4 Miles High. I don't know no wings at. We got upstairs, downstairs. What a G-Wing? So she was like, oh, no, just come with me, big boy. It's straight. Like, don't catch your bus. I'm like, all right, I ride bus 941. Miss Curse. Shout out Miss Curse. I think she still drive buses now. 941 on the bus. Hey, they the only one had good windows. The windows worked on their shit.
You know, we saw enough did ride the bus together with you. That was with my cousin Kiki, but I wasn't.
And then I got rental off after that. I started selling dope. You niggas was scared. Fuck all that. Bro, but I took the little handicap bus one time just cause I seen like...
He took that mug.
And when I apologize.
You only get on the bus if you assigned that bus.
Yeah, bro. I took it. Yeah, bro.
Nah, they watched it too,
like,
but they put me on point though. So, you know, they got the ramp that help people up. All I did...
You waited for it to come down?
Nope. Help somebody up. And I got a free ride.
You're hot down.
Mm-hmm.
They dropped off. Hold up, Big Red.
Nah, she didn't question me till I got off the bus. I'm getting off the bus. She gonna look at me, you show this your stop? And I was like, hey, ain't none of them motherfuckers. Hold up. Ain't none of them. I just got on here for the op. She was like, you can't be doing that. I'm like, but you can drop off in the middle of the projects. I could get shot. I'm like, you never seen Hardball? G-Baby died on the way home. Y'all gotta understand, bro, that shit traumatized me my whole life. Michael B. Jordan to forever be a pussy nigga for not walking him home. Forever. Watch Creed 3. He beat that nigga ass. But he let G-Baby die. And he told on Avon the Wire. Mm-hmm. He broke down the whole organization. You cannot be, nah. And he didn't even raise Dion. I be watching Netflix.
He didn't even raise Dion.
He didn't even raise, I'm watching this shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Nah, fuck that. Y'all got me messed up. Before I go anywhere else, man, them young niggas balling right now.
Who?
Where we recording? San Diego State.
Yeah.
They balling right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to the young men, and I hope you guys have a great NT tournament. Salutes to whoever the winner. I don't give a fuck. Them motherfucking Tigers was in the building.
Yes, sir.
Them LSU Tigers, that was they say women's basketball isn't that exciting. I think, well, it might not be either, but the build up.
That shit exciting.
Angela Reese was talking shit all year. She was SEC Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year. Caitlin is a dog. She dropped 40 points, the most ever in the NCAA tournament, and all that shit she was doing came right back to biting the motherfucking ass.
Well, I think college sports better than professional.
Oh, all day. Even with the NIL stuff and stuff now, it's still pretty decent, but it's just not as like straight exciting because they're not playing like when Antrell Roden was in Miami, like, and Javon was in Florida. Like, them boys played to try to get to another level. Now these kids play for a marketing deal. It's a little different.
Are they wrong?
They not wrong because
if I tell you at 19 that we gonna sign you, you go out the ball this year. Next year we got a meal for you. First game of the season. Bitch, yeah. I'm gonna listen. What I gotta
go all out.
Yeah.
What's in my contract? You want me? You want me to point at the motherfucker every time I dunk on him? You want me to whatever it is?
Bro, I'm gonna change my whole diet, bro. I don't know why.
And with the NIL stuff being so big, basically with Angela doing what she was doing with all the "you can't see me" in the ring, that can be memed up. That can be whatever.
Yes,
that can be NFT. That can be whatever. But it's cool if Iowa would have won. they would have had these
would've
everywhere.
had that shit
She would have been at
everywhere.
WrestleMania last
I
night.
posted this
Bro,
shit
that would have been
earlier.
crazy.
I posted this shit earlier,
Bianca
bro.
Belair would have beat her ass. You gotta be fucked
Yeah,
up. Shout out to
super
Bianca
lit.
Belair for beating that bitch ass.
The
in
only
your belt.
reason they are upset with the old girl from LSU is because she's black.
That skin tone.
It's 100%.
Because
bro.
Katie was doing it all tournament.
Like I said
Katie was
earlier.
doing this to the girls saying, "Hey,
Yeah.
you too small."
Yeah.
Katie literally waved off Aaliyah Boston. We know Aaliyah Boston, that
Yeah.
bitch from South Carolina. She had a double every game. She be with Tim Duncan at your dad in the house like this bitch.
Just like I said earlier, everybody classless. Do you motherfuckers not watch?
But they not the
professional
white
sports?
girl
Yeah,
looked right at the
it was
3-point line,
tapping.
seen the girl getting ready to shoot a three and did like this and turned her head.
I've never seen somebody upset about somebody celebrating a win.
Nah, cause who she is, and then
It's
not
who she is and what color she is.
not only that, who her coach is as well.
Who her coach
they don't
is,
like
the
that
organization. They don't like
She-
the. They
she
don't like
stunned-
the.
stunned ass.
They don't
She
like-
stunned- she stunned every game.
No, we've been watching it. We've been watching
Every
the whole
game
tournament.
stunned.
Yeah, like we watch a lot of SEC because Aaliyah Boston, she's that. I like South Carolina because Lil Destiny was there. But we've been watching it, and this nigga's like, bro, what does she wear every game? He be like, bro, that's their coach. I'm like, damn, Richard the coach got
Yeah,
on dunks
fresh,
and
fresh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she be
fresh.
her and the
Stunting.
old
That's all
girl
from Philly.
Yep, her
Yep.
and no, that's Dawn, Miss Dawn, that coach is South Carolina.
Okay,
the white
okay,
lady,
okay.
she got that swag on. She came out with a full peacock,
Yeah,
everything,
it's
and
somebody mad that the white people over there turn up just as much.
And that's what it is.
Mind
It's,
you,
it's about
See,
color.
white girls
Yeah.
take a boost
they
in
was
the
getting
black
off
people.
that bus this morning. ESPN showed them, and all them white folks was playing that motherfucking. They talking Boosie. I set it off in this motherfucker. White people. That's what people like. Nigga, don't say nigga. Them white folks be in Louisiana saying your daddy got more heart than your mama bitch. Your mama got more heart than your daddy bitch had. Like them white folks love Webby Gates. They love shout out Camouflage. Not only shout out
Love
Camouflage.
all
Camouflage's
niggas.
daughter
Camouflage
is part of the LSU
daughter. She got a
team.
Rock Nation contract.
Because she was on America's Got Talent 2-3 years ago. But the girl who could sing through the
Still
puppet
in the rap
won.
game before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
she cause and I seen that they was afraid to sign her to LSU
Yeah.
because they thought she was gonna take a step back from
But the reason why we NIL, all that attention brings us attention,
Yes,
brings us
sir.
money. We don't care what you do.
Yes, sir.
My Chris's brother, my little cousin just
yeah.
committed from TCU to Colorado. TCU was the number 4 basketball team in the nation this year. Eddie Lampkin, he just committed to Colorado. Deion them is building a coach over there. It's different.
Deion building
That's why the LSU
Yeah.
was different because it's the white girls of Middle America, Iowa. She was arrogant, but
Yeah.
she had a reason. That white girl's balling. I take nothing away from Caitlyn.
It
She was
it's-
balling.
It's just like when LeBron beat the scoring title. It don't matter because you lost.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
You scored 40, so bitch, you lost.
Yeah.
Go home.
She definitely got to go home, but she balled.
Score 50
I-
next time.
And I
Score 50 next time. And 50 still wouldn't have been enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bitch lost by 18.
She would have had to. And when she needed to score 40,
She
had
just go
yeah.
60 like
But-
Kobe.
And she, hey, listen.
Still would have
One thing-
lost.
One thing about that white
That's
bitch.
the
that
talent. If I
hey,
score 60, oh my
if y'all
god.
seen the game like I did, one more quarter, it would have been a whole different turnout.
But they saying like
That
30,
white girl
okay,
is a
30,
dog.
30 is a night. Don't get me wrong, 30 is
Yeah.
a nice night. But it's only 14 points a half.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't have quarters.
No, they got quarters. The girls got quarters.
The girls got
Yeah,
quarters.
they play
Yeah,
4
man,
quarters.
I
No,
thought
only the
college
men.
don't-
Only the men play halves.
Pop one.
Yeah.
No, in college basketball, they have quarters. They have halves. They don't have quarters.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as first quarter. It's just
Yeah.
first half, second half.
That's why with LSU when they was down, then they came back, they was up during the half, and girls went to stride, white girl went to snapping, and it was a really good game. But I think what built it up before the game, who Angela is, who the girl was.
It was all animosity, all that extra.
It was
bro.
exciting to watch.
It's
It was
a
exciting.
championship game, bro.
Yeah. But last year championship game, nobody cared. They knew Carolina was gonna win.
That's like TJ Watt getting the sack and you like, oh, he's classless. Why would we celebrate? Bitch, because I just did something.
And you know what?
Yeah.
But
As a million of you motherfuckers complaining,
but you know what he
and only
do?
2 of y'all can do this.
When he go
Yeah,
sack a
it's
bitch, what he do?
crazy.
Exactly.
He do this shit.
He's classless, but he's
He's
not classless because he's white.
And I don't like. That's why when I tell people certain words about watching the Combine a few years ago, and they kept saying he comes from a humbling background. They kept saying, I told you I hate that H word. Grounded and gracious always. I will never be humble because you humble thy servant. Serve only one master. These motherfuckers talk about them kids in the Combine as if they're less than. Oh, he comes from a humble, because he's single parent home in a humble background. But the white boy, he's a gracious young man. He comes from a sturdy. Nah, this motherfucker fucked up. His dad used to touch his ass on when he was a baby. He finna get to the NFL and dick watch in every locker room. Nigga, my bad. Zach Martin, you sick ass motherfucker. Great lineman. But the Dolphins got him up out. What Richie Incognito said. Get your gay ass up out my locker room.
Incognito was not for that shit.
And he's so good, you can't do nothing. Just like with John Moran. They said he was on suspension. I had to pay attention. Ja Morant went on suspension to a rehabilitation center while spring break was going on in Florida.
In Florida. That man would turn. Y'all got my dog fucked up. Ja Morant is undeniably going to be
he's the face
the
right
next.
now.
Yeah.
He's the face.
He's
When
the
you see
next
the
up.
milk commercial, the Hershey's commercial, the anything do with them, the Charlie commercial, Ja Morant's in all of
See,
them.
the thing I don't like about how they put Ja Morant, he's a thug. But this man has gave back a whole fucking
A whole
lot.
lot.
But they're going to
Not
overlook
only
that.
that, you know the day when he had a service suspension before the pregame, he was throwing the ball to all the kids and
See what I'm
catching
saying?
and
Shit like
throwing it
that.
back to him.
Be
Get him shot.
interactive.
At the end of the
Yes,
day,
he's
he's
a
still a
kid.
fucking
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah,
But they
right.
want him to be LeBron.
Right now.
Do you think
right
he-
now?
Right now.
Do you think he'll be able to? But we're moving past the LSU topic. Congratulations to young women. But I want to speak on this. Do you think that he'll be able to actually rebrand?
Yes. He
Yeah,
is the brand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He
straight.
is the brand.
Especially-
He is Nike right now.
Okay, bro. I'm watching this show called Mayor of Kingstown. It's pretty deep because it gets into every level of politics, every level of the streets. So there's a black family that the drug pen, whatever. But there's a scenario where somebody dies in a certain part of town. They move him to another part of town and then call in the murder and report it because they don't want the housing market to be affected over here. There's so many levels when it comes to money. Ja
and
Morant
politics.
gets put out of Memphis. Who's coming to have games? Nobody.
What?
For a fact.
They were struggling to watch Zach Randolph play.
For a fact.
And they was only doing that because Zach Randolph was
Yeah,
the plug.
yeah.
No, he was the plug, like legit. We got caught with 400 pounds and shit. Like he was the plug. He endless record. If it weren't for Zach Randolph, we wouldn't have no Moneybag Yo. Endless records. He's the one that gave Moneybag Yo his push. Nigga don't give you credit, but if we gonna sit in Memphis,
crazy.
what's in Memphis to watch? They killed Martin Luther King in Tennessee. Bitch, I ain't going to that motherfucker. Why would I go back to Memphis? There's nothing. Then you take Ja Morant off the Grizzlies. What do they have? Dylan?
Old ass motherfucker.
No, you got Dylan Brooks.
old ass
Dylan
motherfucker.
Brooks.
What's the
Darren Jackson.
What's the guitar man name?
Oh.
That was molesting little girls and shit.
Whoa.
Elvis. That's all you got. You take Ja Morant out.
You got
done
nothing.
took out fucking Zach. You got Elvis.
There's nothing left in 10, but there's so much that goes
10,000
into
miles to Graceland.
Yesterday
Bro.
they were doing they do the McDonald's All-American shit. Yesterday the end tournament was right here at FSW.
Yeah.
So that's money that they bring here to Fort Myers. There's a lot of money that come into play. They already had a design for the beach after the hurricane hit.
The day like a week.
Bro, that didn't know like 3
like a
days
week
later,
we was like,
4
this
days
is what
later.
We're gonna look like in 2030.
Margaritaville.
Yeah.
Like that to me is kind of that let you know the money plays that to be had. So they weren't gonna let Ja Morant stay out of the league for too long, especially away from Memphis. That now you got and mind you, he plays every game. So kids want to go watch him.
Right.
Nobody. Steph Curry did change the game. He was cool, but the new nigga is Ja Morant. They watching this boy. They're watching Ja. Now he don't get talked about like Kyrie and Steph because what they do, understandable.
Yeah.
But when you talk,
Notoriety.
you don't name 5 point guards that's in the NBA.
Now
without
he gotta
knowing him.
just live up to that expectation.
I think he does because the first night he came back, he snapped. Last night he went
Yeah,
crazy.
You're right.
The
You're
man
right.
is
But
good.
he has to keep doing
That's
it.
why I think the NFL and players motherfuckers be scared to let people back in because they know they good. If they would have let T.O. back in, T.O. was good enough to be like, fuck, Cam Newton. Why? Well, shit. Why? Colin Kaepernick. But like, damn, you can undeniable talent.
Yeah.
You can look at some in black and white and be like, damn it, he's washed up. But then you see him get on that bitch and throw that bitch 100 yards. You're like, hold on, the nigga still got the arm strength than more than. Cam, I don't think he's better than 32, but I think he's better than probably by 15 quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah, he not better than 32.
Nah.
But he'll come a good 20, number 20.
But that's why when I watch people, bro, I think about who could rebrand good. That's why job what he's doing, be quiet sometimes. Sometimes it's good to just fall back.
But he's learning that now.
Yeah.
Now he realizes that I can lose all this shit right today and
Right.
tomorrow. I just got to figure it out. He realizes that, like I said, he's still a baby, bro. He's,
Yeah.
man,
22, 23.
23
Yeah,
years
bro.
old.
Yeah,
He's still a
man.
kid in his mind.
Yeah.
Because all he knows is basketball. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't like how they trying to paint him, oh, he just got money, and all of a sudden they brought up some old ass Facebook pictures.
Yeah,
and the nigga been the man.
That little nigga been that little nigga.
Yeah.
That's who he been this whole fucking life.
If I put it like this, if NBA Youngboy would have went to prison when he got fucked up and he would have went and found Nation of Islam or whatever, he probably never been the same nigga he is today.
Facts.
But Ja them get a hold of this money
Yeah.
and this fame and accessibility. They on a whole nother level. Soulja Boy was dissing Ice-T so every chance he got. And we were like, what Ice-T did to you? Old ass detective at what damn Soulja Boy?
Detective.
Like, come on, eliminate. Like, bro, but
Yeah,
mind you,
that's
he's a young
funny,
nigga
though.
with money.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's why I'm kind of glad God hasn't blessed me with because when I was young, bro, selling dope, bro, I had a couple rags. Most of it had at one time like 20,000. Most of it just had playing with 20,000. Bro, I'm glad I wasn't no millionaire being because I probably would have never learned the lesson you do in life or do none of this
and
shit.
then with them 20, how you felt?
felt like a millionaire.
I was that
Yep.
motherfucker.
And couldn't nobody tell me
so
nothing.
Just imagine if you get $100 million at that young age.
can't tell me
how
shit.
you gonna
Bro,
feel?
you gonna.
That's
bro,
why these little niggas wrecking Hellcats and shit,
Yeah.
doing stupid ass shit after the
Don't
game and
care.
all this shit. Cause back
don't
then, niggas ain't have nice cars and shit when they
Yeah.
went through college.
Yeah.
Niggas was still driving their mama Nissan Altima.
Yeah.
Because
You
that's
know.
what I gotta take right now because I don't get paid for this
so
shit.
that brings up another topic then, bro. How do y'all think that affects the younger generation now? Because, we ain't come, even you, Richard, you're 24, 25 now.
Yeah.
Nigga, I helped raise this nigga. This nigga ain't come up in the internet era. He wasn't no kid with a MySpace and all that. You got it when you got a little older, you got Facebook. But like these kids, they're 8, 9 years old with already a Roblox profile, with already these social media
Yeah.
like
Their data already out there.
Yeah, like bro, and mind you, a kid you knock off the internet from, they gonna break down crying.
Yeah. It's crazy that you said that because literally today, I took my daughter's phone and I deleted every YouTube,
I ain't gonna lie,
Roblox.
you flawed in the bitch.
Nah, because
He flawed in the bitch.
because that shit affects them, bro.
Yeah.
Like they
No,
watching these
hold
videos.
on. God damn, y'all mean, bro, but I'm watching this stupid ass shit on Concrete Podcast. Concrete Podcast is a podcast, man. I hate sponsoring other nigga shit, but this is why I be watching everybody shit. The nigga is a former CIA agent and other shit. He's breaking out how this nigga was like getting kids through Roblox.
Yeah, and
That
because
type
they
of
talk
shit.
to each other
Yep.
through fucking Roblox. I realized that after I see my son playing
your
Call
kid
of
think
Duty,
it's
and I
a
was
character.
like, "Who are you talking to?"
Yeah.
Oh, it's my friend. Granted, it was a little boy.
Yeah.
As I thought.
But hold on, Brandon, my ass, bro. I watch motherfucking Chris Hansen get people. And when that bitch come from the back room, she be a grown-ass woman with a little girl voice.
Exactly.
They could
That's
be
what I said.
grown-ass
That's what I
men with
thought.
little boy
You
voices
never know
and
who the
shit.
fuck is on the other line of this shit.
See, Shad Moss ain't never got a
and
deep
it- and
voice.
it's part of the
That's why I
reason.
still-
Part of the reason why I had to delete all that shit off because I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So now your attitude is changing.
And you know
Your
it's crazy,
patterns
bro.
are changing.
There was something on Netflix, The Mind of a Murder or whatever like that, and it was a good series because they was interviewing Ted Bundy and all the serial killer stuff like that. It was fake, but it was like just by they were interviewing. They were trying to get inside the mind of him. Now, bro, they were talking about the dude who was a predator. This dude was he played the long game. It was ridiculous. He would watch your kid from 7 to 16 before he ever attempted. There's a long game they play, and on the internet it's even worse because now are your parents home? No. Oh man, you can cuss all you want. Like, bro, the way people mold is disgusting, bro. They do it in the churches a lot. That's where they mold a lot.
Yep.
They be knowing a little boy too much. See, look, we be in church clapping like this. When he get to clapping like this and shit, all that shit right there, I'm like, all right. LeMay ain't over on some other shit now. He tambourine too hard around there. I'm like, all right now. But then they say, he's the next deacon and he going to school. Y'all molding that little nigga. Because y'all taking this little booty hole y'all playing. That shit happen in the church house a lot. It happens in sports as well. That shit happens. There's a lot of sick people. That's why you really got to monitor your kids and what they doing. Like, bro, you never know who the football coach is. You never know what the teacher got going. My teacher look weird. Like, I think my teacher wanted to fuck some of the kids in our class. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna be honest. Teachers just look weird.
Oh, no, hold on. The dude, the bus driver in Cape Coral today, they just got his motherfucking ass for touching on a little girl.
See what I'm saying?
Yep, they showed the video of him walking to the back of the bus, but they stopped it right there. But he was literally going over and leaning down and groping on her chest, and a little 10-year-old little girl. And
be
these
honest,
are
boy.
people we trust with our kids.
I'm gonna be honest, boy. I just bought some new shit.
I
If
seen
nigga
it.
ever play with my little
I seen
girl.
I seen it. I got nervous when you showed it to me. I got nervous.
Sir.
Oh, shit. But that's the scary part, because not to bring up people personally, but I just seen this incident happen about the little girl get stabbed up.
They'll
That shit
make
was
it
crazy.
feel like they'll put it in your child head that if they tell or they
It's wrong.
let somebody know
Yeah.
it's wrong, I'm gonna do something
Yeah.
to you. Whatever, you feel what I'm saying? So they scare them and they, like you said, they mold them into the person or the.
So how do you as a father in today's generation, bro? You well, Richard, because you was a brand new father. How do y'all adapt to that and learn that I gotta block all this? I gotta make sure, and it's not just your daughters; it's the little boys. These niggas are sick. They'll try little boy. You remember?
You just gotta teach them. Like I teach my kids that stranger danger shit. Like my kids is not friendly.
Yeah.
My kids is not finna come in here and talk to none of y'all. They gonna sit in the motherfucking corner. They gonna be loud as shit. They gonna sit in the
Especially with
corner.
light-skinned
You gonna
niggas.
say something to them. They
Lamar
might say
motherfucker.
hey or some shit like that. But as far as like playing with you or some shit like that, they won't do it.
What do you
because
think we lost that in the community and being? Cause we grew up in
because
Michigan. I grew
motherfuckers
up in
like the motherfucking bus driver.
But
Yeah.
hold on, Jay, I
Because-
remember Miss Curse would make me go get off at another bus stop on Jeff Cott just so I can walk the girls home because she knew I was going to go to the projects. Me and Arsenio, me and Big Snatch, or Big Dave then when they was going to FCI and all that. Like, bro, that's how it was. There was really community before. There's no community. Remember, we used to go walking and shit, but we would go walking to make sure the girls went home first, and then as a group, whoever went home last, like, bro.
Everybody go
and I'm gonna make sure you go through your door. Cause it was, man, it's some. Remember the rape van was going around 4 miles.
It's crazy because I had a conversation like this about it this the other day. Like, if I'm fucking with somebody, I'm not gonna pull off until I see you walking.
Yeah, go through that door. Yeah.
And
like, modern day
niggas ain't doing that shit though. Niggas just dropping bitches off and
soon as it closes the door.
No, they not. Niggas asking you to drop them off at their house because you picked them up and she don't even know if she get home safe. This shit crazy.
Make sure you open your door at least.
I'm gonna make some until you close that door. That's when I'm gonna pull off. I'm not gonna pull off. If you just sitting out there knocking, I gotta wait. Like, you straight? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you people coming. Okay, well, I gotta take you out next because this shit here ain't working.
Yeah.
So is that
for
what they
one?
call?
You shouldn't be fucking with a bitch without a key.
Watch out, G. I'm right here, G. Watch out, bro.
You shouldn't be fucking with a bitch.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. We got a date before 8. Cause my mama locked the doors at 10.
My mama gonna lock the door.
And if I'm not in this bitch, I'm not in this bitch.
And if I go through my window, the security system gonna go.
Yeah. My mama, and she got her ear and A be out at night, and they fuck with her. It's like, nah. But do you think that they just lost that nowadays, like courting the women and like courtship like that, or no? Or has a man never showed them that? And then they say being affectionate and being genuine like that, you a simp. They call me. Look at her. She called me Tinder all day. Simp ass nigga.
I was on Facebook reading somebody. I guess she exposed her ex-boyfriend or whatever, and she like posted a picture. It was like, that's why I spent all your money and I kept all my money. You a simp.
What she exposed?
She put I don't know.
So how's that exposed? Yeah.
But she was like, oh, you a simp for spending your money on me and me keeping my own money. Well, I thought that's what y'all want. I thought that's what women want, right?
All right, so you don't give them what they want, bro. You taps.
What you do?
So you use the bitch. So basically, you just use the bitch until you can't use the bitch no more.
That's what the world got us now, Richard. It's like, do you go against who you truly feel like being the pattern that's in your heart? Or do you just guard your feelings to the world and be like, hey, I can't come up off no money till you coming up off this. I can't, like, you be like, well, damn, will you ever genuinely find somebody?
Not a pussy got a price.
Every pussy got a price.
But now you gotta be like, hey, you want this? Okay, let me get this.
Yeah, well, it's a bartering back.
It
and
ain't
forth.
like let me take care of you because if you taking care of a bitch, clearly you a simp.
And I think that's disgusting, bro, because the women be talking about they want to be in a soft girl era. They want to be soft. They don't want to have to do all this shit. And well, let me be assertive. And he go a bitch talking about, well, no, I don't need. Well, I tell you what, go deal with these niggas. Because a chick was trying to tell me how a lot of dudes don't know how to be affectionate. I'm like, no, they do. They just know how to be affectionate. They don't want to be affectionate with you. So and I tell them like, I'm a trick ass nigga. If I don't spend money on you, I don't like you. Same thing with a bitch. Like, if she old trick ass hoe, she ain't sucking no dick the first day she met you, she just don't like you. Mm-hmm. Or if that's her.
First day.
Tell him, Chico. First day.
It don't take long to know that you want to suck a nigga dick.
It don't take that long. It take.
Soon as you meet, y'all say soon as you meet a nigga, you know if you're gonna fuck him or not.
Y'all know it. Now, Jig. So
So
what do y'all mean by that? Now y'all just wait on the timeline. Oh, he got to do that. Oh, I know I want to fuck him, but him, he got to do it. On Xbox, you got to get achievements on Xbox.
I know whether or not you're fuckable at all. Like
what?
It can get to. I may never fuck you.
If I'm fuckable, I'm suckable.
Thank you.
I may never mess with you.
Right.
Right.
That's funny as fuck, right? Like,
but then when we talking about no, it never happened and meet a real persistent nigga and it end up happening. Mm-hmm.
Persistent.
You ain't met a persistent nigga yet. Bro, but for real, I think that's
if I ask more than like twice, I ain't gonna.
Nah.
Oh, bro.
What's your asking limit?
I said twice.
Twice? Shit. You strict around this
are we talking about a female that really don't know?
Hey, listen, boy.
That's what you're saying. Like, if I don't really don't know you.
What you talking about?
I'm not too
That's what I'm
proud to
saying.
beg. I'm going to ask you 77 times. You like me? You like what's your little girl? You love me? You love me? I'm going to ask you 100 times. You like me?
God.
What? I'm going to ask for some pussy 1,000,000 times because as soon as you ask for some money, I'm here.
I ain't out here like that, though. That's why.
I know. It's okay. I was going to tell you, baby mama, as soon as you admitted it. Snake ass nigga. You creep. I wish you would.
She go through my phone.
I wish you would cheat on us. She be going through your phone.
You can say cheat on us.
How do you?
She
That's how I feel about Hollow and Brittany. I'm
on.
like, Brittany, you better not leave us. I'm about to eat with their ass. Hey, I'm about to eat with Brittany. And I'm like, yeah, we've been in this shit. I put my arm around. I said, yeah, we've been in this shit 12 years. All of it. I know what I told him. I said, we've been in this bitch 12 years.
But no, you actually legit, cause who be that one that you go.
Me. I remember the first day he got his shit thrown on Rod Lawn. I was there to pick it up. He ain't gonna do my dog digging suit like this. Nah, hell no. That's my day. We been in this. You cheat on him, you cheat on me. You dirty scoundrel. Hey, hell, bro, how do you feel when your girl sitting there going through your phone? Like, what goes through your mind? No. I deleted this shit, you dumb bitch. Your dumb bitch is gone.
Go through your phone, huh? All right, it's already gone.
Get all 4 of them here.
It's only.
I get mad.
You gotta leave something in there.
It's only been
like the bitches you curving. The bitches you curve, you gotta leave that in there. Let her know, like, look, bitch.
It's not
I got
like a curve. He got holes.
A bitch made me
That's
mad.
different.
I told the bitch I had options. She said, no, you got a choice. I said, no, I got options. She said, no, you don't. You got choices. You can choose that shit or this shit. Hey, I be mad as hell, boy. Cause my opinion on a lot of the option shit, yeah, you got options, but do they want you? Do they want your profile picture? Do they want them? Do they really want you? Like, I keep trying to tell my baby mama, don't nobody want your ass, bitch. Like, I'm the only nigga ever wanted you. Like, I want you not, but I don't want to deal with the kids. Cause you want your baby mama and not the kids.
Bro, you guys crazy.
Them kids, none of them look like me. I don't start taking care of kids till they start looking like me, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. Every baby look like me for 6 months.
It's the opposite for me.
They gotta get that color. Their ears be dark, but the whiteness.
And ain't no big mamas around to take the baby. Hey, big mama, this baby mine. My grandma white. She ain't got that. She ain't got that skill. She white. White people ain't got that skill.
I remember the first child that somebody said was mine. Right, child was born.
The first time that someone said that was mine.
I've been.
You been baby daddy a couple times.
Been
baby daddy.
Times, right? So
never have I ever.
So what?
Never have I ever.
So what happens is, right? She comes to the crib. You understand? Boom, boom, boom.
Don't try it.
Mom looks at the baby. Mama say, nah, that's none of my grandbaby. To the bitch face. The girl looking at me like, what you want me to do at this point?
Hey, the fortune teller said.
My mama looked straight at the baby and said, it's true story. Mama said, that ain't none of my grandbaby.
See, people don't know. People don't know your mama.
The oracle said,
I know your mama so subtle, she won't even look at bitch in their face. The baby ain't shaking.
Nah, that ain't yours.
And get right back to what she was doing.
And went right back to cooking. Like ain't shit happened. Like you ain't just break this bitch heart right here.
That's what bitch be talking about.
To find out it wasn't mine.
Boy, look. So that's real woman's intuition right there. Then.
Mm-hmm. No, she just seen that.
Does that fall under women's intuition? Oh, she was like, these features ain't none feature I've ever seen.
Features ain't featuring.
And we done seen the one that don't look like none of us. It was ours, so we know what like they could look like. I ain't gonna lie though, mamas be knowing. My mama kind of be knowing like she'll know like when I'm fucked up. But you gotta think, my mama got them former crackhead skills. Like my mama used to be a junkie, so she know how to get real nosy about shit that don't belong to her.
Hey, bro.
I'm broke by association. I can tell you that motherfucking much.
Not by me. She finna put that on me.
Oh, yeah, I don't associate with broke ass niggas. Yeah.
With your jit.
Oh, yes. On these cameras and microphones, bro. We poor. What? I can't wait to take this shit back to Ward. You get all this fake ass jewelry. What?
Bro, I got this whole fit from what you call Goodwill.
No, you didn't, bitch. I seen you at Bell's Outlet shopping for your Easter outfit, bro.
No, I actually stole these pants.
And then I told your ass, I said, bro, you can't wear no Swamp Life. This man got a Swamp Life outfit. With a Colombian cargo pants. I said, nah, he clean. He clean. I give him to him. I thought he finna go fly fishing. Fuck wrong with this nigga. Nigga like he finna do landscaping. Bro, what the fuck wrong with this nigga wearing open toe sandals? I'm like, bro, what's wrong? No, your feet sweat. See that island? Shit crazy, bro.
Sick. You barbecue it, you just get
shit crazy. And you know what crazy? My mama had me some of the motherfuckers that wrapped around the back of your ankle, you had to slide in them bitches.
Yeah, I had that shit too. That shit towel.
He gotta have some Uncle Sam.
Go ahead.
You know?
I ain't gonna lie. It be a lot of motherfuckers out here who be talking about, oh yeah, maybe like I be seeing a stacker gym like them bell bottoms or seeing certain shoes come like, bro, we wear that same shit growing up. All the shoes that come back, I literally seen all them shoes as a kid. I remember nigga being at your house looking through East Bay. Like looking through all that shit.
Oh, these hard. Mama gonna get me these.
My mama ain't give me none of that shit.
I don't know.
I told my mom I wanted some Chuck Taylor. She got me some Converse weapons. She got me some motherfucking Dominique Wilkins. Bitch, what the fuck I'm gonna do with the Doc Rivers on? I got some Spud Webs.
Doc Rivers.
Bro, I got on every Atlanta Hawk player's
Put
shoes.
Spud Webs.
I wanted some Chuck Taylors. My mama got me some Chucks one time that just had a circle and a star on the outside of the ankle. I said, Mom, these are not Chuck Taylors. She got me some Jordan 1s one time that said Air on the front of them bitches. From the flea market.
From the flea
market.
They definitely still sell them bitches.
And 2 years later, FUBU came out with the same shoes that said FUBU on the side. Yeah. And I had Fat Farms with that fat ass P on the side.
Yeah.
Fat Farm had the nerves to come out with shell toes.
Fat Farm had fucking shit. They sold them at the flea market.
They sold them at
You can get everything.
Hey, you know who clothing line they sell like that? Don't kill me. That House of Darion shit. That shit ain't sell.
That what Beyonce?
That shit ain't.
Actually, them jeans sold for a minute. Everybody had their.
Beyonce Adidas don't sell.
Well, she had Darion's on.
Babe, you in City Trend? Babe, what you doing this? We gonna go Rainbow after this. We finna buy. If you can want
City Trend snapping, bro.
We back in the day, you talking about Sunday.
You want baby fat if you can wear Darion.
See?
Middle school baby fat was that shit though.
Bro, listen.
Big
I don't know if that was just what everybody could afford.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
That's what everybody can afford.
I could never
Man,
get a.
look, T-Pain made a song about it.
Nah, apple bottom jeans.
That was after.
Nah, but it had.
Apple bottom jeans sold better than House of Darion though. Everything sold better than that shit. Carl Kanai sold better than that shit.
Carl Kanai.
Beyonce can't sell clothes.
There were a few people who had Darion jeans. They were going crazy about it for like.
Cause they were in City Trends.
No, they got a City Trends after they died down.
Man, Pretty V got headphones in City Trends. Our podcast is City Trends. We got we in City Trends. We in City Trends. And on that topic about the hood being held down by stores, Arizona T got to get the fuck out of here. They done went up to $1.25 now. I seen it, and it broke my heart, and I left them. On the way y'all found them bitches from. Y'all gonna see the new ones that said $1.20 something on the bitches. See? I ain't going to the A-Rod no more.
They got
nah, I ain't. Nah, that A-Rod, nah. He don't, bro, listen, I ain't never seen him smoke a cigarette, but he smell like cigarettes. I don't like going to A-Rod store.
Smoking that hookah. A-Rod smokes a lot of hookah.
Yeah, he smell like charcoal.
Yeah.
He smell like Egyptian musk in this bitch.
A-Rod smoke a lot of hookahs.
I hate going to Purple Ranger. They got all them instant burning. You say anything about weed, they shut the door on you. Yeah, you say anything about weed. Hey, man. Hey, we don't sell any.
It's for weed.
Like, what the fuck?
Man, they used to. Man.
You gonna tell me we don't? Yeah, you gonna tell me we don't speak about? Yeah, nah.
Yeah, bro, the whole tobacco.
Who's finna put some tobacco in this raw roller? Raw is for weed.
Raw. What?
See,
What? Yeah, nah, fam. You could put the whole tobacco in the raw.
Who the fuck finna put some?
As a rolled cigarette.
Who finna put some tobacco fucking oil in a fucking dab rig? They sell dab accessories, nigga. I ain't never seen no tobacco dab.
That because they just trying to be political.
Tobacco dab.
You roll your own cigarettes?
Nigga got the top paper.
Hey, I had a question for y'all. Hey, so would you rather be needed or not needed?
In what kind of way?
Basically, what I was getting to the scenario is.
I didn't mean need gonna rub on me.
No, I didn't. I didn't even touch you, bro.
What's up? Nah, but what's up?
Bro, get off me.
He grabbed you.
He grabbed you like this.
He grabbed you like
this.
Nah,
Hey, no, he
put their hands on you.
No, he ain't grabbed me like that.
No, but
No, you mean like in what way, bro?
like the scenario was talking about how if you go in at work and somebody quits or somebody gets fired and you become the step up the next person in line to be everybody, you got everybody depend on you, the boss saying, hey, I need you to pick up on this end and go ahead and help close the store or whatever. Would you rather be the person that needed or not needed? Because you could be.
Nah. That's why I said it before.
I'd rather be not motherfucking needed because they gonna work your motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's why you slack. Never give a job your own.
I learned that shit, nigga.
and them niggas that always keep jobs.
Yeah.
The nigga that never show up on time always got his job. Always. Because he's reliable, but he's not needed. But he's reliable.
No, this motherfucker is not reliable. He missed a week, came back, worked a week, and missed 2 more weeks,
He
nigga.
ain't got no fight.
Yeah, dang.
They were bumping Monday. Was it Monday? Yeah, it was Monday.
Damn.
Man, and one of the older workers told him today, boy, you a lucky motherfucker.
They would have been
He's
fired.
sitting there looking at him like,
What's wrong with him?
no, like, Bitch, you lucky, bitch.
Bitch would have been fired, Yo, bitch would have been. But
how you lay there and fight on top?
Not
my cousin.
A motherfucker late every day and he got a call. Every day, nigga.
It was a nigga late to
You
my
work
job.
while I work? Bitch, I'm late every day.
You know my boss.
You be talking about my boss?
That's what that meeting was about. Y'all had what I mean. No, but in that kind of
Because I was late. Because you were late to it.
I was late to it.
but in that type of scenario,
Fuck, we having
bro,
a meeting at 8 o'clock anyway.
I wouldn't want to be needed, bro, because like you say, bro, when you're a reliable person, I kind of see this in life too, even out of my siblings. Yeah. My mom knows she don't gotta worry about me as much. I don't sell crack no more, so she don't worry about me no more. Like I'm chilling. Cause boy, I was never gonna stop. Y'all should have seen me. I was a superstar. You guys should have seen me selling crack to everybody who want to buy it. But my mama, she don't worry about me in that kind of way because she knows I'm dependable, I'm reliable. She ain't tripping on that. So she'll look out for my other siblings and all, make sure they got food, gas money, everything. I'm like, damn, Ma, I want some food, gas money. But she know I'm dependable and reliable. Yeah.
I kind of feel that same way about my mom too. I kind of feel like she don't have the need to be up on me to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing because she has the confidence in me that I know what I'm doing and how to do it. Like I know how to wiggle myself through life. Some of my other siblings, even my older siblings, she checks on them often and makes sure they taking their medication and shit like that. But she don't need to do that shit.
Do you
with
think
me.
in the back of your mind, like, well, damn, at least that's one less thing my mama got to worry about, and that's because she worried about so much already.
In a sense, but at the same time, it's like, damn, like
mama, damn, I want mom to come drive me some food off it. Yeah, but so in that sense,
I need some plates.
When your boss knows you're reliable, your boss will be like, hey, you want to pull a double? Hey,
and every time when you reliable, they gonna come to you every time.
Yeah.
They gonna overlook. Oh, I know he gonna say yeah.
Hey, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you help me out? Damn, nigga, I just helped you out 10 times. It's 18 other motherfuckers in here.
Swear.
And you know it's crazy. That 48 laws of power is some manipulating shit, but they say that type of shit. Like, if you can get somebody else to do the job for you, why would you do it? So if your workload gonna be heavy Monday, you call off every Monday, and they handling that shit. You never got to work Monday because they so used to handling the load. You ain't never here.
Right.
But when you a reliable person like that, people take advantage of you like that.
Yeah, definitely.
When you consistently, you come through all the time. Like people really they take advantage.
But you can't always come through. Sometimes you got to say no.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to.
Okay. So at what point do you say no? Do you tell your boss no? Like, hey, but
I'm about to be gone today.
Do you tell them no when a nigga quit? You be like, hey, no, I got stuff to do.
I got my own shit.
Yeah, because if somebody quit,
I can't do my job and his job.
Somebody quit, they gonna think you can be there to cover for everybody.
I can't. I can only do this. Like I'm here till I get off at 5. I'm here till 4:59.
And that was my stupid ass at Burger King. Chico had quit, and I'm talking about fuck it. We don't need 2 people. One to drive through, one here. I got it. We closed down the lobby. They worked my ass to death, boy. They worked my ass down to the bone.
You're not gonna get no reparation for it. You're not gonna get a bonus.
Nothing.
You're not gonna get nothing for it.
I'm eating the motherfucking
there.
dog food flavor ass chicken
extra
nuggets
2
all night.
hours. That's
Burger
tough.
King should taste like dog food. Gravy train ass. but I wouldn't want to be reliable because a lot of employees, they don't know. My boss told me years ago, and bro, you know, when I helped this guy build a company from 1 truck to 5 trucks and van, all kind of shit. And I just remember this dude told me when I started working with him, Mike, it's hard to find good help. I'm so insecure in my ways because I have all these felonies. I'm convicted. I'm glad this man's paying me $500 a week, most money I ever made, $2,000 a month. I can sustain and maintain, not realizing that's not enough, and I realizing I'm building somebody else's company off my back. So me realizing this, I said, well, damn, when you gonna have your own? But this man would tell me all the time, it's hard to find good help. Not realizing I was helping him find good help. Shit, nigga, you got a man code. Shit, nigga, Corey, bro, we done put the hood on D-Mo, and everybody got there is a really good worker. Not once did they give me a 10% out your check, 10% out these niggas. Not once. I remember one time, remember the hurricane had hit, bro, and I covered the nigga payroll. Nigga, what employee you know gonna cover his boss payroll? The payroll was like $4,700, something like that. You know my boss gave me back $4,700.
I appreciate you. Now get your ass back to work.
Get your pussy ass right back to work. That's why I talk shit to him the way I talk shit to him. Like, bro, yeah. Cause the banks.
Sound like you should have been his boss.
But shit, ain't no telling. Maybe 5 years from now, I still need that man one day. Cause that man, he's a very smart individual. But I was just realizing that, bro, you can, when you're reliable like that, people take advantage. When you're a great guy, when you're a great woman, they always know you're gonna be there. A nigga will be like, well, fuck it, she always gonna be here, so I cheat on a dog and treat her any kind of way. She always gonna be here. And then you realize, like, damn, Yeah, like then you realize, oh shit, this motherfucker might leave. Now you want to appreciate him and get right. By the time you want to do all that, it's over with. By the time your boss want to treat you right, give you bonuses, you already on Indeed. Find the other shit. Like, man,
Right.
I got an interview 3 days ago.
On my break, I'm finna take a Zoom interview.
I'm typing my motherfucking
That's
tweets up
crazy.
right now.
On my break, I'll take a Zoom interview on their ass.
On your computer.
So I see you in Lee County. I'm like,
Close the door on ass.
but you know,
I'm talking right now.
your boss. Hey, did you finish that? Excuse me.
Can you come up?
I'm at
Nah.
lunch.
And I tell a lot of people that they be there's nothing wrong with being content with your job and your lifestyle. People think contentment is bad. There's no wrong. Everybody's not ambitious. Everybody doesn't care to be the boss, to be the entrepreneur, to be ambitious. Some people like, I drive trucks. I make $80,000 a year. I make $40,000 a year. I'm great. I'm content. This is good. My wife loves me. I have kids. You can't buy that peace.
You definitely can't.
All these rappers and all these famous people that can't even go to the store, like watching the videos of Michael Jackson back in the day, being excited of seeing shit at CVS or Walgreens, but he's like, he wants to be a regular person. You're not a regular person.
I seen the video of Michael Jackson. Look at her tits.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about that limousine?
Y'all saw the limousine. Look at her tits.
Mike was that
up
nigga.
there.
Nigga forget we with the GDs and Crips. Like, but a lot of people
Hey, he was living it up.
no. That's how I know he ain't fuck Elvis' daughter. Cause that bitch wasn't fine up thick. That blanket don't look like blanket got no
Mike like that thick. Mike a black man at the end of the day.
At the end of the
Black
day,
man gonna like what a black man like.
Mike still a nigga. Mike T-Pain said all that shit was at Akon too. They said Mike had a deep ass voice. And them two niggas who lived at his house. That's the difference. I can believe Akon. You lived at this nigga house. I can't believe a nigga who was in the studio with Mike. That's cool. Nigga who lived at a nigga house? Yeah. Like them white girls who lived, let me stop. Oh fuck, I was gonna say something about Trigger. No, I'm not gonna add to that narrative. Because what they doing to that man, he's innocent until proven guilty.
By who? Trey Songz? Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
Jit is nasty. Every week it's annoying. And it's at this
R.
point.
Kelly in them?
Worse. Literally, not even that. Putting bitches in bathroom, taking another door handle off.
But they said that what the whole Black China was doing too. Black China was doing that same type
No,
of shit.
I didn't know how to get out. I know. I just didn't know how to get out the room. I ain't never accused her of doing that to me.
Hey,
I
but
couldn't
Black
get
China
out.
ain't on a lot. Black China
She look better without all that shit.
What?
So do y'all think that with this new trend that a lot of that shit is gonna be revamped and reversed?
That's kind of like rebranding yourself too.
With Black
Yeah,
China,
that was a good rebrand.
yeah.
You think so?
So who's had the best
Ain't gonna
just
lie.
rebrand? I always say, you know, mine it'd be Robert Downey Jr. Because when he was in Charlie Sheen, they came back and people forget Charlie Sheen was giving bitches chlamydia and they
Hey, I
forget.
thought it was AIDS.
Yeah, and they forgot Robert Downey
it's
Jr. killed
AIDS.
somebody. They forgot Marshawn Lynch as well. You know, Marshawn Lynch had a DUI and killed people in Buffalo,
Say the best, but shout out to Missy Elliott. I like
but
She
she
killed
never
somebody?
rebranded. She lost weight, but she never
But then
rebranded.
She popped out of nowhere because Missy had disappeared, came back skinny.
But you still don't see Missy nowhere.
But
though.
mind you, that was back when we didn't have social media like we do now. Now we see people's lives more on a day-to-day. Remember when 50 came out? Not 50, but when Drake came out buff. When Timberland came out buff. We like, when the fuck? When Busta Rhymes just...
Not rebrands.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes rebranded when he cut his hair, and that's a rebrand. And then
So
he's
who's the most successful?
at the rebrand. When it comes to hip-hop, today, bro, I honestly want to give Young Berg all the credit.
Young Bird.
Because remember, he was a cornball. Nigga snatched his chain, all this. And now you need a hit.
He wasn't a cornball. He was a kid.
Yeah.
That was getting bullied. Yeah, in
The
grown
nigga
man,
was
yeah.
16, 17,
Yeah.
hanging with these 30-year-old niggas, and he the richest nigga in the clique. Of course, they gonna take advantage
And
of
now
it.
it's crazy because them niggas got kids and record labels, and they coming to him for hits.
I'll
Yeah.
tell his ass no. Nope,
He was
bitch.
saying in the
Y'all
interview
playing
about
with me.
how Jeezy, he made a song for Jeezy, and Jeezy told me he didn't want him in the video because at that time it was, you ain't cool right now. That's why I don't like that hip hop shit and all that. That's why I always remind treat that to say if I don't fuck with you, I don't want you on my song. And it's a lot of niggas treat that shit did songs with, but he don't because he don't fuck with them. And I acknowledge that. I like that shit, bro. A lot of these niggas do shit because, oh, this nigga hotter, he booming. But like the baby now. Niggas, the baby ain't as hot as he was, and he's grinding his way back up. Say what you want. I'm watching the nigga, he's grinding his way back up. He ain't stopped rapping, he's dropping hit after hit right now, and he's grinding back up.
He killing them features.
Bro, he's that shit with Gucci and all. I said, oh, he's got one. But that rebrand, even him, he got to rebrand himself. And but what do you say?
So do you think? What about like how 6ix9ine is rebranding himself?
I believe this is a rebrand.
Because now he's full on Hispanic.
Yep.
That
Got
nigga,
to.
But
nigga shit.
I will
He
say
stopped
this
that
though, bro.
nigga shit.
The nigga documentary on Hulu, he's a good guy. Daniel
But
Hernandez.
that's what 50 Cent
yeah,
said.
he's a
50
really
Cent
good
also
guy,
said he was
bro.
a good kid.
He was in Amsterdam helping people at the recovering addict centers. Like, he's a really good kid, bro.
But he got caught up. He thought he was Tupac.
Tupac
got caught up in the hype.
Tupac was not.
He was nigga. The Chicos caught his ass at Planet Fitness and beat the nigga out his ass.
Why you at Planet Fitness? Jit, we don't be wearing. What he wearing at Planet Fitness? Jit, this man, bro, what?
Well, LA Fitness, whatever.
Spandex.
What? What are you wearing?
So the UFC boxers.
Not his ass in Guatemala taking baths in the dirt.
UFC boxers the nigga be wearing. The John Bones
taking baths
Jones
in the dirt and
joints.
shit, singing slow songs.
Hey, but mind you,
my question about that shit: do you think 6ix9ine is the new Juicy Smollett?
Jesse Smollett.
Did he pay those guys?
We ain't watched the thing with the 2 African niggas yet, and they came out. I'm gonna let you know. We ain't watched it yet. The 2 brothers, they got a shit coming on Fox. They got an interview a little
about the shit.
Yeah,
but do you think he paid them?
Jesse Smollett, or you talking about 6ix9ine?
I'm talking about 6ix9ine. Because it kind of seemed like it kind of the way it went, it kind of seemed like it should have. He could have been avoided.
Nah,
they got charged that they bonded out on. We don't know who bonded them out. We don't know how they got a bond.
It looked like a panda. Panda is a
the embarrassment shit. Cause he's all on videos showing his little blood clots and shit.
and if you're ready to do this again, you have to be ready to do. And people be talking about Illuminati. No, the Illuminati don't care about none of that. Are you influencing? Can you influence other people? And that's all they really give a damn about. And it's not selling your soul. It's doing something against your morals and ethics that you would normally do for monetization. That's selling your soul right there. If you don't want to make like Lil Nas X, I believe he really sold his soul because I don't think that kid's gay at all. I don't think he gay. I done seen Will Smith kiss more niggas on camera than him. I don't think the nigga gay. I don't think he gay yet. I just don't believe in it. And that little boy looks a lot like Montero. You've had a son this whole time. Like you already pulled the coat over the country people. Now you gonna pull it over the gay people. Like, but you can't play with that community right now. You can't. But sooner or later, that community's not gonna have the power they have. Gays got more rights than blacks, and it's a little crazy. Like it's real crazy. Like if Angela Reese was a LGBTQ girl, half that outrage wouldn't even be there because she's just a heterosexual black woman. It's a lot deeper than that. If she was Richardson, Tashara Richardson, it'd be a little more support from that community. Right. I think it's crazy that community supports more people. But then,
gay?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
She's lesbian like a motherfucker. But mind you, they get behind the whole community. They got behind it. That's why, bro. That's a whole marketing scheme to act like you're gay and shit. They pander to them. A lot of people pander to the gay shit.
I kind of felt like, what's the big boy who went to the NFL?
Michael dude.
The lineman nigga.
Oh. Yeah. Mike Sam.
Mike Sam.
Yeah,
I kind of felt
who
like
was the SEC Defensive Player of the Year, and and it backfired because because right now old boy played for the Raiders and he's one of the best defense, Nassib or whatever, Nassib, the white boy gay, number 94 for the Las Vegas Raiders, and he's cold, gayer than the motherfucker. Nobody can, because now you can't. And if you do have too much outrage, the people that even gay gonna be more outraged that you hate gay people. Yeah. That's the crazy part. Wisner is going through trial right now. The nigga that killed the cops. I'm watching the shit this morning on CBS because he's pulling his jurors, and he asked all of them, do I look familiar? Do I look familiar? The news is making fun of him. No, I got to ask you, do I look familiar? That's part of this shit.
Who going
Wisner, the guy that got caught on MLK. Police ran after him. Fred, that stayed right next door to y'all. Yes. And they saying all that. I'm like, nah, the cop ran up on him, and he took the gun off the cop and shot him, but you were trying to hurt me. I didn't have my dough kicked in, and not one of the bitches had a badge showing. I don't know if I'm being robbed, if I'm being kidnapped. Where's your badges?
And that's how Turk got off? Well, he didn't get off, but that's how he...
Because they said he shot out cops, but they were unidentified cops. That's why they got rid of that street law. Because in New York, you could be a cop wearing street clothes. Now you got to be fully identified because niggas was getting killed. The real Nino Brown who was killing cops and shit. That's why I don't like this. Because back in the day, they would put cops out there to try to get you niggas. They don't get you niggas, then we send informants. Now informants are being killed. Informants ain't signed up for this. Y'all went to school, made
we're trying to just inform on some shit.
I told you what a dope ass. These niggas gonna kill me. Like what the fuck? Now you got now they got to put their own back out there, bro. And now you putting police life on the line again to be killed. Cause back
on that informant note, I was listening to when I be working and shit, I was listening to the radio and shit like NPR radio.
Yeah, I listen
to that shit. That shit crazy, right?
Yeah.
So. It was this guy. He ended up going to jail. So in jail, he meets his girlfriend's brother. Come to find out, his girlfriend's brother is an informant.
Shit.
The guy beats his girlfriend up like really bad. That's why he's in jail. So when he bonds out, and the guy in jail tells, he's an informant. So they accused him of having guns in the house. So of course police go in the house, there's a bunch of guns in the shit, blah, 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 blah. So he goes to jail. Come to find out, through him talking to the brother, he figures out that the informant is having sexual relationships with the detective. This shit just happened. So the detective, they do a investigation on the detective. Come to find out, for 20 years straight,
IF got to get internal affairs. IA got to get in.
For 20 years straight, this guy has been having sex with his informants. He's getting all
extorting them for pussy and all kind of
like
shit.
He went to. I think it just happened in December of last year. He went to jail for like 16 counts of rape, fucking abuse of power, and all this shit. So.
Yeah, and that is a law. You could break the law for abuse of power.
Yeah.
Basically saying if you're a manager and you tell a girl you want extra hours, give me some head. And she go tell people, she can suck your dick and all. And go tell the motherfucker the only way she got them extra hours because you extorted her. And you was I forgot that shit.
He was like a high-ranking detective. Like he worked his way up.
But imagine how scared that got to be for me to tell you, well, I'll lock you up right now if you don't give me no pussy.
Exactly.
That's got to be
So what happens
shit.
is
I wish I was probation officer.
While he was a detective for those 20 years, he had unsolved like 50 murder cases. They overturned like 30 of them shits. Because he was tampering with the witnesses and him and his like a lot of like inappropriate shit happening. Like it was one where they caught him on camera. He was in the elevator with the guy in the handcuffs, and he was like grabbing the dude's dick, like while he was in the fucking elevator trying to kiss on the dude. But everybody was like, "I'm scared." I was scared or embarrassed to say something because he's the fucking head detective. Like he's pulling this shit over me. Yeah, he was 100% gay. He was sending his informants in jail, like money every week and shit like that, like real relationships with him, bro. Like this shit, like that abusive power shit, that shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people shouldn't have power like that though, bro. Being a boss, being a I'll be honest, I couldn't be no landlord. I know I couldn't. I'd be
extorting bitches. First of all, y'all tapping.
I'd be extorting bitches for pussy every day, boy. Hey, boy, I'm telling you. But a lot of people, they abuse their power in that type of situation. That's why I believe you should take a certain psychology test before you become or giving so much power over people's lives. A lot of judges, I think they should be reevaluated all the time, because what if you having a bad day and you want to give a nigga 40 years, 400 months? Like, God
your wife cheated on you, nah. Everybody that come in here married, you like, fuck y'all.
Because you know that's what they say. I be ready in the cuffs, getting ready to go try. Don't piss the judge off. Don't piss the judge off.
Fuck y'all.
But bro, you never know what
this shit be crazy.
I think we should have those type of same things with teachers, because you don't know what teachers in the best mood to be here trying to give you. And energy is a motherfucker. With this teacher walking the room and that energy rub off on your kid.
And that's why I disagree on they trying to give teachers guns.
Yeah.
I 100% disagree on
they
that.
don't need guns.
Because I don't know if you
My
ever
teacher
met
had a gun, I wouldn't
teacher.
be here right now.
I don't know if you ever met a teacher. But teachers are like quirky fucking people, bro. They aren't the fucking. They aren't the fucking.
The only cool teacher is the art teacher. That's
art
it.
teacher. The
only
teacher. Maybe the band teacher because he done went through college. He a frat boy or some shit like that. But like math teachers and science,
they get mad because they still paying back.
Yeah.
That's one teacher out of your whole
and Coach
life.
Weekly.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, Coach Weekly pussy ass don't realize this nigga was the weight training coach and my math coach. But I was an ESC though. I was in resource classes. Yeah. We had no resources, but I was in that bitch.
Some resources.
I was right there by the weightlifting room, over there by the gym. That's where the ESC. No, nigga, that's when I had algebra 1 and 2, FCAT prep, FCAT. Why the fuck do I got?
That's how you know you in ESC, when you got them FCAT.
Yeah, bro.
When you got FCAT class.
You prepping for FCAT the whole year.
All year, because that's what I had.
They gotta pull me out of the
when
classroom.
I was in ESC, bro,
they used to open the door. They used to open the door, and she be like, "Cole." I'm like,
we got a packet for you.
Working on the packet all week. But that shit was hell. But a lot of these teachers, bro, they don't need to have no weapons like that, bro. Cause what if they having a bad? And I done rode the fuck out my teacher, bro. I'm talking about I done rode. This bitch fucked around and had some deodorant like balled up in the armpit one time. Man, I rode the doors off this bitch. She saw me in the ISS. I rode the doors off that bitch too. They sent me home. My mama sent me back to school. Miss Amador with the long ass. Mr. Cole, we not gonna have it today. Mr. Cole, we ain't gonna have it.
To give a teacher that kind of power is crazy.
It is.
I got expelled out of Dunbar my 10th grade year, Man,
y'all didn't have a fence up. How the fuck you get kicked out? They ain't got a fence up yet.
Then the teacher got into a physical altercation in front of class, bro. Like he was like just being like petty.
See, but people don't know. Like Mr. Daly was like that too. And Mr. Daly before he went to ALC, he was at Dunbar. They don't know. And Burnside, and Burnside getting checked. Yeah,
Miss House, all them.
I was like, bro, they call you Big Booty Burnside. You ain't gonna man. That nigga yoked me up one day.
Trespass Dunbar too because of fucking Burnside. See? But me and the teacher got into a physical altercation in front of the class, bro. Like he was like mouthing off at me, and I said some shit back to him, and he like kind of like bumped me. Me being who I was at that age, 16 years old, you feel me? I had a little money, you had a car, nigga. You ain't finna try me in front of everybody. So, you know, I got a little.
Not knowing you talking back to him is trying him in front of everybody, but we don't know. We young niggas.
But when I started talking back to him, he took that as I'm trying to challenge him. So he bolted up at me. So I gave him a little push. Just so happy he fell.
But you ain't no little nigga
though. I was so football then too. I was very
fast hands, vicious hands.
But if in that situation that he would have had a gun, I'm pretty sure he would have pulled it and killed
that
him.
Fire, that fire, Because like we see all the videos that go around of students getting mad at teacher jumping on shit like that, bro. But this is what get me now. You know. Certain students, my sister went to she went to Juilliard, but she went to FSW first, and then she went to USF. Then she finally went up there to Maryland, Baltimore, some shit. But she did all that language arts. She would go and debate with her teachers all the time, and the teachers would welcome a debate. Now, if you debate, if they lose, they'll shut you all the way down. Well, your report is this, and because they don't grade you off actual assessments, they grade you off your assignment with your shit, what it means to them. Like I was like, hold the fuck up, you can't stop me from speaking from my perspective because it don't mean sense to you. You gonna give me a D+ or an F or somewhere? Nah, that's bullshit. But you have a debate with these teachers now. You could be right because you got all this information in your phone. You could really do your own homework. Your teacher can't be telling you this and that, and like, bro, what the fuck?
That's why it's harder to be a teacher, man. I think.
Or is it easier? Huh, little nigga, get your phone.
It's 100% easier to be a teacher.
You figure that shit out on your own.
Well,
everything is there.
iPad
20 years
packet.
ago, I had to teach you everything you know.
That's all it is. iPad or packet.
Yeah.
We never are. School isn't for learning. It's for passing.
Yeah.
You don't learn in school.
Yeah, you don't learn shit in school. You pass. Yeah.
You don't learn. You don't actually start learning until you get to college.
Shout out Dr. Umar Johnson. That what Umar said. That what Umar said. You don't learn shit in school. You get passed.
Yeah.
You get taught a curriculum, and if you get it correct, you get passed. You don't learn nothing. You learn the curriculum that's being taught. All the motherfuckers. I ain't passed a fuck thing. I passed that GED.
It's when you get to college, then you realize that this is what I want to do. So I have to learn this shit because I want to excel. You don't want to be. You don't want to be that nigga walking the stage with a 2.3. No tassels.
I'm walking the stage.
I need me a good.
And you feel that way because you never been in that situation where everybody's showing off their shit, nigga.
I ain't got no tassels.
You ain't got no tassels on your shit.
But you know, I
passed, bro. What y'all want?
I felt some type of way. This fuck nigga really graduated high school and went to college. I felt some type of way. I'm over here at 17 getting the GED, fucking cutting chicken. Like I was at a chicken plant. I was at Pettigene cutting Tyson chicken, bro, for real. But that, I know what you mean, because those people that were in that GED class, they were old. They were like 24, 25, and 50. Some immigrants, and they were happy. But I was like, they were like, you were only here for 30 days. I'm like, yeah, I did it. Got it done. Y'all tripping. But that's when I realized Florida's education system is way ahead of a lot of people. California ahead of a lot of us, but Florida, nigga, I was 17 and got a GED. It took me 3 weeks. Took the test, studied, took the test, and got it. I graduated before I was 18. Like, when I tell people, like, bro, it's nothing, but people like, oh, you need a G. Because people ask my time, bro, where you went to school at? Nowhere, bro. I be talking like Wallow. I went to the Penn State, bro. I ain't go nowhere.
Penn State.
And this nigga smarter than me, bro. This nigga don't say number 10 words. Just smart as fuck, went to college. That's why I tell people, even when you go to college, that don't necessarily mean you're smart. You can just fill out the right FAFSA. You could have filled out the right forms. And
none of that shit. No,
I went to college with a lot of niggas. from FCI, bro, they sent all of us to college.
Bro, you had D's, bro. How you good?
It don't matter because when you play football, a lot of that shit, they gonna give you a lot of that shit anyways. So when you play football, so when you first get to college, if your GPA is low, you got to take an assessment test.
Right. Yeah.
So you start off at these low curriculum classes, which is like basic algebra and shit like that, and that's gonna for like your first year. That's gonna put you to where if you pass these classes,
like Call of Duty lobby.
Now you can start
if you
taking
kill these niggas.
So basically, but basically, you're gonna have to be in college for like 5 years type shit. Because like you said, that basic class, that curriculum will only give you like a.
So when do you actually start learning shit you want to learn in college? Because I've never been.
Once you reach your
So when do you start learning what you want to learn?
When you get into your major.
Yeah.
No, okay, but that's what I mean. Even with your major, like, how do you know what you want to go to school for? Like how do you know?
You don't,
Sometimes you don't,
especially when you 18, 19,
Sometimes
bro.
you don't.
Like, how do you know?
When I first went to college, I went to college for elementary education. I halfway through that shit, I was like, this ain't what the fuck I want to do.
This is dumb.
You feel me?
So what is that's what they call change
I went to talk to my
electives or
you went to
okay.
go change it. I went to
So,
talk to
bro,
my
I really don't know. I ain't
advisor.
never been.
My advisor was a great lady, bro. Named Miss Cochran. She was a great fucking lady, bro. Like she was
Johnny Cochran daddy?
Nah, her brother played for the Colts at the time. They won the Super Bowl.
Reggie Wayne.
No, not Reggie. I can't think of his name right now. Because her brother was
Peyton Manning? Get the fuck out of here. I'm playing.
What was her name? They got a same last name?
No, she got married.
Oh,
okay. That's how she get the name. She got married. But when I say she was a great lady, bro, like she the one who told me, like, in my class, there's no wrong answers. If you can prove what you telling me is correct, you are correct. I'm wrong. If you can prove me that the sky's green right now, the sky's green, nigga. I can't tell you that you're wrong if you can prove it. It's not about what I think, it's about what you can prove.
You're right.
But she ended up telling me, like, had me going through like all kind of shit, like what I want to do, because I changed from elementary education to business management. Terrible. I'm terrible at fucking math. I quit that shit like the third day. I was like, nah, baby, we got to go back to the job.
But that's what I'm taking my business management class now, bro. And that's what I learned. The math is just like 5% of it. The actual psychology of business management is deeper than just understand the number. But I know the first part was hard.
I think it was like a statistics class that I was like, nah, this ain't happen. This ain't gonna be it.
But I think that's why I like. I love numbers. I love anything with numbers.
So what I did after that, I went to her and she was like, so what you gonna have to do is get into something that's always needed. And that was in elementary education first. So as I'm in elementary education, what changed my mind is I was watching the news one day and they had a nationwide layoff of teachers. 50 years, you've been here 50 years, go home. You ain't got no retirement, we don't give a damn. Pack your shit up, go home. And I told her I don't never want to be in that situation where I'm not ready to retire.
And then think if you're in limbo, if you've been a teacher for 15 years and you like, well, shit, do I want to?
Yeah. If I'm not ready to retire, like how could I retire when I'm not ready? What do I do next?
Yeah.
So she told me that's how I got into the criminal justice shit. She was like, this shit's always needed. It's like you can be 90 and still doing this shit.
They're going to break the law. As long as there's law,
the law is always going to be broke.
Yeah.
There's going to always, she told me, business and law. There's always going to need business need to be done, and it's always going to need the law.
When learning that, what year was that? Can you remember what year
That's
that was?
probably like 2010.
So, bro, that was 13 years ago. 13 years ago, we knew computer technology was going to catch up and do it, but we didn't know this AI shit was going to do what it's doing now. Like, a lot of jobs are not going to be here. This AI shit is getting crazy.
Yep. But you ain't seen what they were talking about McDonald's? They were talking about
they got a full McDonald's where nobody works there.
Yeah.
The Domino's in Cape Coral already got a car that drive around, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the one that's out there by Walmart.
But I got an automated system making my food, too, at McDonald's. I like that.
And that's what I mean. So the jobs that they say will always be needed, what if there's a robot in the criminal justice shit? Like, you just put your thumb on him and check in with him and
but
pee.
It's gonna be hard.
You pee in the robot and he check your pee.
Because you have to be, in order to do my job, you have to be a human.
Yeah.
You have to understand people. You have
so
to
do you think
situations.
AIs will ever fully take over? Because
Because
I told you my theory on the CDL shit. They pushing hard for people to get CDLs, but I'm like, trucks are driving nonstop. Humans can only drive up to 120 hours a week or something like that. You can't go over that limit. That the DTA, what is
DOT.
it? DOT is gonna get you. You got, or you're gonna keep the fake chart with this, and now everything's been put in by computers, so you can't fudge your numbers nowhere. So the AIs are literally able to drive 24/7 for Amazon, do whatever, but they can't come up to your house and deliver. So we'll still need people for that.
Still need that package drop off.
That's what I mean, but sooner or later the AI will
do you.
But the AI is going to be to the point where now, bro,
go on the highway.
Because I seen some shit the other day where it's on the internet, everything is true on the internet. They pulled the person pulled up and it was a gas attendant there, no store. Put your card in, a robot hand lifts the fucking gas pump up, pumps your gas, and put that motherfucker right back on there.
So look what they trying to do, make you seem like it's still personal, but then triggering it with the actual robot shit.
Because, you know, like Walmart, like them little stores on the gas station at Walmart, they don't really need nobody in there. If the
I ain't gonna lie, that'd be too small.
If the robot can pump the gas and I can pay at the pump,
bro. But if I could ask you for swishers and water bottles, you could just do this and grab my shit.
Yeah. And there's
niggas just did like this and grab my shit. And
there's some I don't know if you go in some there's places where there's nobody in there. It's just a store.
No, the reason why Lala works, she work now because there's the Starbucks in the airport. Nobody works.
Nobody works there. Exactly. Everything is automated.
Somebody works in the back to stock the shit, but nobody works there. There's no more baristas or whatever. That shit crazy. But with the AI shit now, bro, even because I watch Poor Mind's podcast a lot. I love shout out Lex P, and I love the motherfuckers. Like them bitches be turning up talking shit. But they have a sponsor, and it's like a talk app that helps you with your psychology and mental health, whatever. Bro, that's an AI talking to you. That's not even a real person.
Yeah, that's the whole app.
So what if it? Because you know by law they have to report you or Baker Act if you say you want to harm yourself. What if you speaking to this AI and it just don't get you?
It just automatically call for you.
Yeah,
because and that goes back to you need certain things that you can't have a AI psychologist.
Yeah.
You don't know human. You don't know a person.
That's why I don't like these robot dogs they got for the police shit, because you know the reason why the history behind German Shepherds, the history behind police dogs were greyhound dogs with the nose, so they sniff niggas.
Sniff out slaves.
They weren't sniffing out niggas. That's why I told you about that Tennessee volunteer shit. Look at the logo, and then look at the damn dog, little greyhound motherfucker. Look, bro, shit disgusting right in our face. Look at the pants. It say it's nigger. Shit crazy. It's just ridiculous, bro. Google Tennessee pants right now. And that shit says nigger. It just says nigger. Bro, but a lot of that shit, the greyhounds come from that. That's where the original police dog come from. The police dog mutated when they were hunting for Jewish motherfuckers. What the Nazis were doing. They used German Shepherds, and the way they threw their nose off was rubbing them down with coca leaves and stuff because it used to irritate their nose. Then they trained them to look for that. Airport dogs in the airport are not looking for drugs. They're sniffing for gunpowder. They trained them to sniff for gunpowder. Now those are crossbreds. Those ain't even real German Shepherds. Those are crossbred dogs. Now you're doing all this mutation shit just to
adapt,
and that's the sick shit. Just like niggas making all these bullies and shit. Like y'all doing some mutation shit.
Some of these niggas bullies, bro. Some of you niggas bullies, bro. Y'all niggas dogs is retarded, bro. 100% retarded. They don't do nothing. Them little motherfuckers' legs is this motherfucking long. They full grown. Them motherfuckers the breathing and shit. The bottom jaw so fucking big. Them shit look like the fucking.
I'm like, damn, what's wrong with the dog?
Them shit look like the fucking
he
dog.
He was talking about he eating. What? He died.
But what's crazy is we was trained like I thought that was normal. That was the normal thing.
Not only that, but pit bulls aren't supposed. For one, pit bulls are not supposed to be that small to the ground.
Right.
Real pit bull. Remember how my dog was? That's an American pit.
Yeah.
A real big. That motherfucker big.
I know that now, but I'm saying when I was younger, when I was.
But a lot of people don't know, bro. With that dog shit, bro. King Tut, who gets polarized all this shit. King Tut was a disformed motherfucker, cause his mom and his dad
were 14 years old,
and because his mom and dad were brothers and sisters. Mm-hmm. That's how they believed in keeping the bloodline going. I watched a Game of Thrones with my homegirl, and she was like, bro, that's his niece though. I'm like, la, that's how it was then. They believed in keeping their bloodline strong. Mm-hmm. And my brother seemed it fit that his daughter should marry his brother. Like, that shit is sick, but that's how they did. But King Tut was disformed because they inbreded him. He was inbred. Now these dogs be deformed because they're inbreded. Mm-hmm. You breeding the uncle with the sister and shit. Like, bro, that shit look crazy as fuck.
I seen a fucking hairy bulldog.
It was a cat.
A hairy bulldog.
It was a big cat, bro.
The shit looked. Let me look. I might look this shit up.
This shit was a big cat, bro. What that was,
they make a hairy bulldogs. They make a hairy fucking. What them little fucking French bulldogs like making them little motherfuckers hairy?
Is that not the real life version of Pokemon?
Bruh, I don't know what the fuck that shit is. No. That shit is retarded.
Hey, we getting ready to wrap up, but there's two things I got to touch on real fast. Here go the first one. We need some new DJs around this bitch.
I got you.
Sorry to say it.
I need some new radio stations.
That as well. And Jade, hold on, my camera. Where my camera was at? My camera over here. Hey, Jade.
And all the radio stations play the number slow, the old jams.
I take you to all them breakfasts, all them motherfucking lunches and shit. All them, yeah. And I appreciate what you did with Jay Black and Holler. We had 100 big cranking, but you know what I would do for that radio station. You know exactly, and I'm here every motherfucking week. We real consistent. We hear more than y'all at work, and we do this once a week. Like, you know what I would do for that radio. You know what I would do. You know, and why wouldn't you get? But I was also taught that there's certain programs and certain songs do got to be played 20 times a day and all that shit. I'm like,
but why do we have to play this
programming?
Who want to hear Ja Rule?
Who wants to hear Ja Rule? Who wants to hear 50 Cent? Who wants to hear Biggie? Who wants to hear Tupac? Who wants to hear fucking
when they piss me off every time I hear 11:59, time for the afternoon throwback session.
Turn this shit. I'm gonna turn my Bluetooth on. It's like they play them shits the same songs every day. all day, every day from
the
12 to
same
2.
mix.
Same.
Some
fucking
pepper and
mix.
heavy D up in my limousine. Hey, bro, turn this shit off.
Shit,
Bro, I
so
never
annoying.
knew hip hop would make it this far, Biggie. I swear, one of my favorite quotes, but turn this shit off, my boy. And then I feel, oh no, when they play throwbacks, and here goes Sierra. My goodies. I'm like, this ain't no throwback, this that Crane. I'm like, what?
That is throwback now.
I know,
Now we
I'm
start that shit
old.
like 20 years old.
Older than the
But
bitch.
there's so much more music.
Yeah,
that
there's a
we
lot
can
more, yeah.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was popping at
they
the
call me Big LA. Big Stop turning this shit off, bro. Trying to get your heads wrong. When I'm trying
My
to get
thing
your
is,
That's
my
that
question
crap.
is, who is letting them know that this shit is cool? Keep
because
it going.
no, this how radio worked
shit
back
is
in the day. Ice, am I correct about this? Back in the day, sound they got it satellites, and they would pick up how many sound radios were playing a certain sound. That's how they knew that you were getting played in certain areas. It's not the same no more. So why the fuck are y'all programming us with these songs and shit? And then you got people like The Weeknd who fucking shit up. Rod Wave, Summer Walker, they're fucking up how music is supposed. Because The Weeknd songs are very slow, BPM wise. They shouldn't be on the radio, but you can't help it because he's got that Save Your Love for Another Day. All that shit is up tempo enough to keep somebody in it. But radio don't care about that shit. The real hits, when Waka Flocka, Oh Let's Do It came out of the radio, that wasn't for the radio. That's slow BPM. Nobody's gonna hear it. It's slow as fuck. And that's why I hate hearing radio now, because it's
But I
activating.
wouldn't mind listening to Waka Flocka
Yeah.
at 12 o'clock because that's a throwback.
Yeah.
Yes, I need that.
Girl,
As-
got
that
me
shit.
in that train. DJ turn it up. Lady, this your jam.
It's the same
Girl,
Over
drop it
and
to the
over
floor.
and
I
over,
love the way that booty. Oh, nigga don't want to turn it up, man. All that ass. N-O-G. Can't walk a beat.
It's just the same
Can't walk a
music, bro.
nigga
I'm
hating
so
over here, man.
tired.
Southside. Like, man, nigga
tired of
hating.
that shit. I want to talking about music. Fucking Bandman Kevo.
Shout out Bandman Kevo.
Don't shout out Bandman
BBL Kevo.
because Bandman Kevo, I heard him when he talk about he want the 500K from Gunna. I heard your music, Bandman Kevo. Which one of these motherfuckers? Mine?
Yeah, we right.
That ain't it, my boy.
That ain't it.
That ain't fucking it. You need Gunna. No matter how many
No
motherfuckers
matter how.
he snitched on, you better release that motherfucking Gunna because that's all you fucking got.
Hey, and this
my
is
boy.
something hard to fuck with though, like, cause Gunna ain't no trash motherfucker.
Listen, bro.
he ain't the best. He's not my favorite, but his music slime. That
Gunna
nigga slime.
is a music maker.
Yeah, he's a
He
music
can make
maker.
a hit
Yeah.
on any day.
Yeah.
Bandman Kevo ain't got nothing but
None
a
of that.
liposuction
and
stomach.
a scamming ass scheme, boy. And didn't homeboy just get locked up?
don't
Omni and
know.
the Hellcat.
Who?
Omni and the Hellcat.
Omni and the Hellcat. Yeah, he just got locked
Yeah, I
up.
think he caught like seven.
See, I be watching all them
shit
niggas
like
on
that.
Instagram.
But
CJ too cool. Sit your ass
CJ
down,
so
boy.
cool.
Yeah, so cool. I like, bro.
I'm gonna say this: Omni and the Hellcat had millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Omni and the
Millions of
Hellcat.
dollars. I do them sell.
I do it. You know what's crazy, bro? I'm watching Pierce Brosnan, the biggest heists in American history or in the history in general. Pierce Brosnan is breaking down one episode where these dudes in Europe stole 70 million, and if you rob anybody that's not using a gun or anything, the most time you can get is 3 years. They went in the bank with not a gun and no nothing on them. Just went right in that bitch and stole.
That's the white dude.
Pierce Brosnan, yep. And he was just breaking down. I'm like, what the fuck? But that's why people study.
Let's try
Bro,
that.
the man said some real shit that fucked me up. The man said before
Goddamn, let's
they
try
plan
that.
before they execute the robbery, they plan the heist for years, for months. They do practice heists. They do fake heists. They set up heists. They'll do all that shit like how Ocean's 11 was doing the type shit. Before the robbery actually occurs, they say they'll send somebody with millions of dollars to actually start putting millions in their bank and start doing shit because they know in a couple years we just finna come take all that back.
Yeah.
Right.
And they know if we ever get caught, the worst case scenario, what's gonna happen? Here in America, if you ain't got nothing going for yourself over the age of 50, you a fuck nigga, don't take care of your kids, you's a pussy who ain't got shit going, go rob a bank.
With no gun.
Two good things gonna happen. You gonna find somewhere to stay for the rest of your life, or you gonna get away with the money.
Yeah, I was watching American Gangster.
That shit harder than what you think it is, though. That's just like, bro, in Palm Beach, you wore the wig.
Bro.
Try.
No, hold on, y'all. Hold on.
He had
You had the right idea.
Shit, nowadays though, you
wrong plan.
You can't do that shit with that facial recognition shit they're doing. That's why I don't do the shit with my phone. But they're gonna do it. You walk through the airport, you got a warrant from
Walmart.
somewhere. They get in your ass, come in, the facial recognition, and then they do certain points in your face. Now, you ever seen the movie Minority Report with Tom Cruise?
Yeah, that was the guy.
You ever seen
I
Minority
had the
Report?
game, bro.
Where they
What you talking
think,
about?
yeah, where they think if in the future they can predict if you're gonna do something because the patterns of your action. So, and if the computer algorithm predicts you're gonna do something, they arrest you before you can do it. Now with this reality shit they got going in the airports, they're telling people, hey, the thing can see if your facial expression, if you're sad, if you're mad. So a nigga security just come on, hey, excuse me, sir, how's your day going, man? How you don't even know what the fuck he came up on you for because the computer realized something in your face is not sitting well.
But bitch, this is just my face. Now I gotta cuss you the fuck out my face.
My homeboy telling me, man, that nigga Kevin Gates really think he cartel. I said, bro, that man said he got $5 million to reconstruct his face whenever he ready. You better start playing and listen to him. That sounds like a plan to me. Because to get away from any of this, you got to reconstruct your whole face. Yeah. That's why, bro, you can't just go on a run and shit like these cartel bosses. They don't just go on a run like that. Them niggas really legit be having plans. El Chapo got caught because he wanted to get caught. He could break out right now. Nigga don't, come on, man. He broke out the same cell Epstein hung himself in allegedly. Get the fuck out of here. Bro, but I want to touch on that shit I was speaking about the DJs because I was just recently in the club and I pulled the DJ to the side. 2 of them. And I was speaking to him. I'm like, hey, man, what you got on playlist, man? What's going on? Hey, bro, I pay you $100, man. Just play some Mike Will and Jeezy right now. Nigga, play. Do something. There's some holes in it. It's going up. The dope boys out, bro, and you're playing.
Bullshit. Who was the DJ?
Only thing that got swole, because the Chicos being there, Dale, suavemente. That's the only time that bitch get lit.
It's the only place.
You go to Pelican Lairs, bro, they be out there turned. The DJ playing 4-2 Dub. The DJ playing Baby. The DJ playing
Pelican Lairs.
It's out there in Naples and shit.
Oh, that's too far.
I'm sitting there.
I'm too drunk to drive back that far, bro. I got a 20 minute.
That's why I fuck with Haitian.
I got a 20-minute limit
right there.
20-minute limit.
I saw that.
Damn, bro.
Hold on. So you ain't. Hold on.
It sound like you ordering a drink.
I got a 20-minute limit. If I got to drive more than 20 minutes, I ain't gonna make it. I can't go.
No, I'm talking about like going.
No, but the
there.
DJ, bro, I'm honestly speaking to him like, bro, hey man, what do you guys? He pulled me to the booth. I'm looking at the next 8 songs he got getting ready to play. That let you know he already got a playlist. So you ain't even trying to peep the crowd.
You ain't peeping the crowd. You ain't going over the crowd.
He's
that's why I like bigger cities, bro. Like when you go to like shit like Orlando, Temple, Miami, them niggas be cranking shit, bro. Like the music is different. The music is different. Nah,
like why?
If you the DJ, why can't I play what I want to play?
Yeah.
If that's so, just let AI
I'm
play
DJ.
the shit. Just let it fucking let
Pandora play.
What that shit used to be when you put the
jukebox
in this motherfucker. Let us play what we want to play.
That shit
I ain't allowed to play
doing.
what I want to play.
That's that shit Pooh Bear be doing. But bro, our music scene and it dies out and like I'm downtown and I literally heard girls saying, man, he tapping with this shit. I heard women saying that.
So when you went with the money, what was his response?
Oh, I like, bro, I give $100 place and he's like, oh, bro, I already got these songs, man. We already got, man. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you're telling me from this old nigga DJ perspective, and I'm telling you right now, nigga.
That boy ain't got Wi-Fi on his laptop.
He ain't got Wi-Fi, nothing. He can't even look up a quick song real quick.
He can't download nothing real quick.
Whole hood in this motherfucker. I got Hollow and J Black outside. I can make them perform 100 right now. Play that bitch, DJ. Oh man, we this. All right, you're lame, DJ. All right, don't worry about it. Toy right outside, bro. Bro could come do breaking news right now, bro. Right outside.
Right outside.
Right outside. Right outside. And I'm telling this nigga, bro, do breaking news right now, bro. Hey, let him turn up the club. Man, we got this going. You're not a real DJ. Use a puss ass nigga. Keep getting paid and wearing this lame ass fucking tuxedo jacket you wearing.
As soon as we motherfucking get a new club, we ain't coming back to no bullshit.
Celsius so booty.
That shit so
Why is the DJ wearing a sports jacket?
That shit so
nigga wearing a fucking
trash.
cigar lounge jacket. Get your stupid ass. Man. Rest in peace, DJ Griff Gotti, man. This shit been whack ever since my nigga passed.
Rest in peace.
Bro, and then they don't play nothing current. Nothing current. All they play is that saying, let's go now. You got $100 bill, put your hands up. Yeah, I never knew a love could love like this.
I knew Celsius wasn't for me. One day I was in line and I heard 50 Cent.
Hey, you trying to get in, wasn't it?
Hold up. 50 Cent? Why the fuck are we listening to 50 Cent in 2023? I said, "Hollow, what we finna do, bro?"
Hey, Hollow, that's what I told him. I said, "Hollow, what we finna do, bro? What we finna do, Hollow?
We finna stick it out."
Hollow was adamant about getting in that motherfucker. I was like, "Bro, we can't go in there, bro." First of all, they holding the door.
Hollow, find me in the club.
This shit.
No, when a nigga told me at Celsius they was at capacity, I said, "Nigga,
they was at capacity." And I'm looking, bro.
I feel like DC, nigga, win. Nigga, win.
I'm looking at this shit. Why you holding the door, bro?
I can see the bartender from here.
I can see it's a patch in this motherfucker. The whole patch right here, like. Bro, let us in.
But you know what, bro? It all starts with the DJ too, man. Because if the DJ going, the women are having a good time. They turning up, bro. And they go.
You spend more money. More money is going to come to the club. Yeah. If I'm feeling myself, I'm gonna buy 10 drinks.
And I'll say this now. Y'all took fly line for granted. Y'all took we was down 15 or whatever, 15, 20. Y'all took that for granted. What was brush shit? They justice shit they were just doing. Edge. Y'all took Edge for granted because Henny Hardaway was turning that bitch up every weekend, bro. Y'all really took that and then make it so bad, bro. Play like 5 R&B songs, some SZA, some Summer Walker back to back, and then crank it back up. Like, bro, these niggas, the Celsius DJs are trash.
Now we gotta listen to Go Shawty. It's your birthday. Why the fuck is this shit playing in 2023?
Bro, because it's your birthday, bro.
Nah, that ain't what you be hearing. I ain't gonna lie. And then you get crunk when they play a song you do like, you whack, you tripping, your girl's a hoe. I'm like, oh, turn that. Hey, I like the DMX. But then they get to playing some other shit. Oh my God. They get to playing all that dumbass compa shit.
Smoke in the club, so
you
it's
can't
really like the vibe is fucked up.
And then not only that, in Celsius, you got studs following you in the men's bathroom and shit. Like, bro, I seen a bitch pull a stick. I was like, whoa, bro, this shit crazy. Bitch pulled a stick out, sat down, and I'm like, bro, put a dildo to the side of pee.
Put a dildo to the
side. This bitch had me. I knew something was up.
Threw that bitch over her shoulder.
Had a funnel right there.
I wonder which studs go through when they tell a bitch suck their strap.
They say it's just mental. They say it's a mental thing.
Ain't no goddamn mental.
Real life, mental thing.
It's mental. It's all it is. It's mental. Because you can't. There's no feeling to it.
Ain't no fucking way. They be moaning. I want to be as good. Don't I want to be a stud so bad. I want to be a stud.
That bitch tail like a microphone.
What the fuck?
Hey, what if stud put a condom on her shit? About nah, I can't be fucking you.
They do put condoms on them. That's the thing, bro. That's a real thing. They put condoms on their shit.
Like they can't put any bitch in the hot water, bro.
Why?
I heard they wash them in the dishwasher.
You can't?
Yeah.
Bro, but
you heard that too? You heard they wash them in the dishwasher. They wash that shit in the dishwasher. With the Scooby Doo cups, Spider-Man cups, all that shit. That shit's sooty.
Why you got 6 inches next to the slipper cup? Why you got this shit?
Splash a little water on that hole.
It's all sanitized.
Bro, but I be getting mad at the studs. They be like, yeah, we suck pussy better. I'm like, but you can't grow a beard, bitch, at all.
They can though.
Man,
Yo, some of them.
It's weird now, bro.
That's some of them.
It's weird now.
Bro, you ain't wrong. I seen a bitch at 7-Eleven. She didn't have no full beard. It was like struggling.
It was it was
struggling.
They gonna get the struggle.
Yeah,
they definitely gonna get the struggle.
It look like unshaved pussy.
That's
like
true.
Right there, like how some of the hairs get stringy when they go out. It look like But I'm looking at the chin like, damn, this a whole stud out here. And then studs be forgetting they got cooches. Like you can get fucked. I done fucked some ugly hoes and that look uglier than studs. So my standard.
That look uglier than studs.
Hey, hit the light. Hey, we finna get out.
I got a question. Hold on, before we get out, I got a question.
Hell no, bro. This nigga.
How'd you get into the groove?
There was a situation, right, where this guy, his mom died. She left him everything, the land, the money.
Oh, everything. Talking about him and his brother going through it or something.
Him and his brother's going through it, but with him, he was the one taking his mama, taking care of his mama, taking her to the doctor.
Yep. Tending to it and all that shit. Yeah, I seen that.
Paying all her bills and all this shit, helping her out. So when she died, her brother's like, oh, like, that's mine. But the mom only left it to one of the brothers.
Right.
Is he wrong for not sharing his half of it?
I think the mom wrong for playing that game.
Why? But you taking care of me.
I know, but
if y'all brothers, I call Richard every time he come. But if I call you, I got something to do. I can't come over there. I ain't giving you nothing. If you ain't helping me,
give me a high five.
Why would I give you something when you not helping me?
Hey, bro.
But moms play that game too, though. That's why I say about the game. The mom knew they would have butt heads, and y'all figure that out when I ain't here.
No.
Or she just wholeheartedly
She's the
felt
one
like
you all I got. I'm dying, and you the only one I got.
That mama probably cried because I'm
Why your brother don't come over here and help me?
Now, like where she just feel like, call me one day. I know you're gonna be the only one who the parents be.
And they say that they do say that, yeah. So she probably been saying that to him too, type shit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They do say that.
She probably said that to both of them. I know he gonna be the only one that helped me because you don't come around here.
Right.
People tell you shit like, especially older people. Older people don't hold their tongue.
Yeah, bro,
they tell you exactly what the fuck is on their mind.
You ain't getting nothing. I got this life insurance policy.
Yeah, and none of y'all ain't getting nothing. But Jim, he the only one who come over here help me. He wiped my ass when I shit on myself.
Yeah.
You think you finna get half of this, bro? I've been helping mama for the last 5 years.
Crazy.
She's been dying for 5 years. You ain't come over here one time. You ain't take her to not one doctor's
I ain't gonna lie,
appointment.
bro. I ain't saying much because you got a good fucking point right now, bro.
He is not wrong.
And then as a brother, what you gonna say? Well, mama this and mama that, but where were you at when mama had dementia?
Exactly.
Mama out here shitting on herself. She can't control the
Mama
bowel
throwing
movement.
shit at me. I'm ducking.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
She done stole on me because she forgot who the fuck I was.
Mom, it's me. It's your mom. Mom. Shit. Mom.
So how was I feel like he's 100% right. Like this ain't yours, bro. Like you ain't been here.
You weren't with us shooting in the gym. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's his prerogative. But
If I want to
at the same
look
time,
out,
I'm obligated.
I'm not obligated to give you absolutely nothing.
You know it's crazy
because you wasn't here helping.
That's the type of shit scared me by my mom, parents, and my grandma. Like, bro, I don't want nothing.
This is my payment for helping my mom out.
But I be even then, bro. If I was to do, because I'm gonna do whatever my mother, my grandma, but I don't want nothing, bro. Because I would want to have to go through it with my siblings. Because I understand.
But when she leaves it to you, it's nothing. It's yours.
I'm the type of nigga be like, hey,
Are you
y'all
gonna
can
give
get
it up?
Yep. Because I don't want it. That would hurt my heart knowing my brother, my siblings hate me because something my mother entrusted with me to make the right decision.
But you ain't got ain't shit.
But at the same time,
Yes, I do.
At the same time,
Every last one of them.
but listen, Mike. At the
Nah,
same
G,
time,
every last one.
do you think your sister, if your mama's going through something, she gonna be like, oh, I can't take her to the doctor, or I can't come help over there, or I can't come help clean up, or I ain't gonna do nothing.
I feel some type of way my mama passed, and she like, well, I need to stay at the house. Mama left us.
Yeah, see, exactly.
Who? You acting
But
a
the
whole
whole
half
time-
sister right now. You
whole-
acting like a whole half
But
sister
the whole
right now.
time when mama was going through it, she
Yeah,
ain't showed up.
you ain't pull up for no doctor's appointment.
I just
no.
lost my house. I gotta come move in mama house. Nah, that's my shit.
Yeah, bro. This is my name.
Yeah,
I need first class and security.
And then this is what I'm learning too, bro. About I love studying psychology, and what I'm learning more that when people get past the offended part, that's when they have understanding. When you get past the offended part of like, man, you can't have what mama left to me. Once you get past that and you realize, well, damn, he's making the right decision because mama didn't leave it to me for a reason. Like
She
that's
felt like I can handle it.
yeah.
If you felt like you could handle it,
Shit.
you would have had it.
Bro, that's cold. That's but how I am with my siblings, bro. That's why I don't want my mom to leave me nothing. That's why I try to get my own now. So when something happens to my mom, give it to them. Let them have it. Like, go ahead. Because I can see that argument already, bro. And they'll be thinking, bro, I see and I study the market. I got a homeboy. I'm telling him, like, bro, why would you get rid of man, they talking about 350. If they saying 350 right now, nigga, don't fucking move. Do not fucking move, boy. What are you talking? Man, bro, you ain't got a house. You my mom's house. I'm like, and your mama knew that when she died that this house was going to help her great-grandkids. Fuck you, nigga. You already had kids. She knew her grandkids before she died. Your mama ain't thinking about you. No, this she ain't thinking about you. She thinking about
At least wait till they say 500.
Yeah, they ain't, bro. But mind you, he's like, bro, you ain't got no house. You don't understand. I said, bro, no, I don't. But I study the market. So, and I understand. Bro, I wake up every day, watch Bloomberg. Bro, when I'm telling you, like, bro, so if I get every day I watch it. So if I get left with property or something, I at least know how to take equity out of it, build some other shit while I still own the property my mother left to me. Meanwhile, my siblings are just living, and now it's a liability, no longer an asset. And that's the whole argument I don't want to have. Sell granddaddy shit. Well, granddaddy love his shit. A cracker just came from Australia, said he would buy that Mustang for $700,000. We selling the motherfucker. It meant a lot to granddaddy. You know, granddaddy was a hustling ass nigga, right? He would have sold it to the cracker twice.
So
fuck wrong with you?
He would have sold it for half of this price.
I hate, and then people be acting like
You have half of the property.
For a 20 ball.
Like, bitch, you know your daddy? You know damn well Pops ain't like, come on, man, fuck that. But bro, what people don't realize, that's what split. I remember being a kid and I never understood why my mom, my auntie be beefing. I don't see my cousins for a summer. Like, shit split families for a while, and that shit goes generation to generation, and now you just don't grow up with family members. Yeah, I don't grow up with nobody on my dad's side of the family because my mama, like, my dad had it.
Now. Cousins don't hang with cousins. It's, I don't like it.
And you kind of got to make that obligation today. Like, I make it to where, like, I tell this nigga, bring her. Let me see my little cut. Richard, what you doing? I'm going to come link with your brother. Because you need that. Family gets lost a lot because we all got lives and shit. And we only see each other when we're doing the seafood boil. And then we do it. We eat and we leave. We don't even stay to clean up. We don't stay to do nothing. We don't talk.
That's some shit that ain't talked about enough. If you go to a motherfucker house, help them folks clean up. You can't just throw this shit every fucking where. And okay, you got 3 plates like Rod Wave walking up out the motherfucker.
Hey, you got motion, bitch.
I appreciate
They got motion.
I'll see y'all next time.
Every time, like help, bro. Just and that's kind of the reason. That's kind of the reason why I stopped like throwing like birthday parties and shit like that, bro. Because afterwards, motherfuckers would just up and leave.
I did come when I took the Bentley whole name out the cake. You were mad. I'm the type of nigga go get the jit name out the cake.
I'm gonna say this,
hey, bro. But I didn't disrespect. You know why? Because I done been at the gathering and hear my auntie and mama and bitching about they got such and such and they didn't even bring no food. And now we busting down the tent. We packing up the damn the covers for the table. It's like damn why? And then the next gathering, you see the same ones. I'm a pit bull ready. Hey, put it down. No, a bitch ain't. If you ain't standing clean, you better leave now. Yep. And then Mikey, stop. It ain't that serious. Oh, yes, it is. Oh my God. You just told me this fuck nigga ain't even bring those checks over.
I'm gonna bring it to the table.
And then you get looked at like the bad guy. You just calm down. You know, that's just how he gets sometimes.
I go say, nobody packing up plates until I say like everybody.
Hey, I like being that more than people shit. You know, she went around and asked everybody who's gonna put in on the seafood. Everybody turned their nose up. I emptied my pocket. She came around and brought me a steak.
She said, if you ain't put in,
hey, she can't, and then she gonna tell me, she said, it's more in there, big boy. I said, yeah, it's more in there, yeah. But it's more in there, big boy. But even like at y'all people shit, I'm sitting there trying to clean up little shit. There was a cleanup crew already. Now go.
At least clean your area.
Yep.
Right.
You've been sitting at this spot for 10 hours.
I do that.
I do this shit at restaurants. Clean the shit up.
Stack my cups. Stack my cups. Bro, I really hate that, bro. I judge it if I'm taking you out to eat. You're not willing to leave. Cause I used to bust tables, bro. I was a dishwasher. I know how hard it is to like. You don't want to go to buy the table. They got the kiddie meal brownies smushed over here and crayons and man, hell no. You go to pick the table up in the cup.
Don't have money like that. We gotta clean our own table.
We gotta clean our own.
Hold on. Cross that line.
I ain't cleaned up nothing. I'm like, he's like, nah, this real.
But Pooh, you right about that.
Yeah.
When you tip accordingly, these motherfuckers left a huge tip, a really big tip, a really great tip. Bro, but that would be my test of any chick that I date or anybody I go around. I gotta go out to eat and see how you talk to the waiter, see how you talk to the servers, and see how you carry yourself at a restaurant. Miss, this ain't what we order. Come on, it's a better way to go about it.
Right.
We ain't finna.
They make
your cousin.
Yeah.
I can't do nobody that.
Hey, baby.
Hey, you not finna do.
Hey, baby. Your cousin? Hell no. She was looking at my plate like, you say that what you wanted? Yeah, this is what I wanted. It's a chimichanga. It's what I wanted. It's a chimichanga. Hey, man. Hey, bro, we getting ready to wrap out of here. Y'all boy, let them know where they can find you at, man.
Man, you already know, man.
No, we don't, bro. We was
man.
at the daycare. You was not there, bro. That lady said you owe for a month now. You pay daycare price. That shit
yeah, them shit high. Like me.
What, no, you got Mario in the nut?
Mario been in daycare.
No, he terrorized.
LL Cool J everywhere.
Everywhere. Y'all already know me, man.
That boy getting calls every other day.
Tell them, Ash, you can find me wherever they selling pussy certified at. I'll be right there purchasing it. I'm your host, LillyDilly. This has been another episode of Dragon Ball Z. Tune in next week.